hard part's over. Today was our last day in pads. Tomorrow we'll have a light workout in the morning, and then long trip out to Arizona. But still a really important day. We've gone pretty hard 4 days in a row, so tomorrow will be a day we'll actually practice in the stadium and just kind of have a little more of a teach tempo, take a little bit off their legs for a day, and then travel out there and then have a really fast practice, Thursday type practice in Arizona. So excited about it, ready to get on the plane and head that way.
Coach, how's Shaq look moving around?
It's getting better. Again, it's still today. Would be like a Tuesday in a normal week of preparation. If Monday was Saturday, today would be like a Tuesday. So he's shown good improvement each and every day. So we still got several more days. So hopefully he'll just keep getting better. And again, I'm still optimistic that he'll have a chance to play.
You talked about having a full week of preparation, trying to treat it that way. With the 20-hour rule being waived, do you change that philosophy at all?
It hadn't affected us really. I mean, that's maybe it would affect other people a little bit more, but appreciate it. I think that's probably a smart thing for future games and stuff, but really not that big a deal for us. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we didn't have any restrictions yesterday, but we might have had maybe one more meeting, but I wouldn't have really changed our practice schedule, what we did yesterday, and then today didn't change for us at all. So we just continue on with the plan that we had.
Are you a fan of these long distance cross country trips?
Man, you'd think we could just met in Atlanta and settle this thing. Probably been a lot easier for a lot of people, but you know what? That's part of college football, though, and I'm excited for our guys to see a different part of the country. I've only been out there once, maybe touched down out there twice, but so I think it's great for our guys to get a chance to experience that. So that's the neat thing about college, is seeing these guys kind of get those experiences.
Have you asked any of the Clemson Cardinals about places to eat or anything like that?
No, we're eating at the hotel. No, this isn't like a bowl trip. They had the bowl experience in Miami. This is a championship experience. This is truly a business trip. Very very tight itinerary as far as what we'll do. They'll have a function for us tomorrow night at the hotel, and then Saturday we've got a media event, and then we're going to go to the stadium and just kind of let them kind of get a good visual of where they're going to be playing, and probably take a nice team picture out there, and then we'll come back and have practice Saturday afternoon at our practice site, which is I think about 15 minutes away from our hotel. And then Saturday night they have a function at the hotel, some type of comedy thing or something, just for the team. And then Sunday we'll get into our Friday game prep routine. They'll get some rest, and we'll have meetings, and then we'll come back that afternoon and have our game prep type practice, and then our normal Friday night routine, and then it's game day. So pretty tight itinerary. Won't be a lot of traveling around, but hopefully they'll get to enjoy the hotel. They say it's a nice place. It's got a big slide, so maybe I can find my way over that slide.
As you mentioned, this is something a little bit different. It's not a bowl game. It's a championship. None of these guys have experienced it. Can you sort of sense a different level of excitement from them? This is it. You're playing the national championship, so they're certainly they all get that, but the game's the same. The preparation's the same, and how you got to play to have a chance to win is the same. None of that changes. The margin for error is not very big, and no, they all get it. This is all you see. It's all you hear, because there's nothing else to talk about. There's 2 teams left, and it's been fun.
Coach, we heard about your brother this afternoon. What are your thoughts? Does this weigh on you?
No, that's everybody. Again, there's consequences for your actions, and you do the right things, and you suffer the consequences. So I'm no different than anybody else. My family's no different than anybody else. I think the only sad thing is that it's a story because he's my brother. If I was, Joe Schmo from Okomo, you're not asking me that question. But he's almost 50 years old, and
one thing I learned a long time ago is you can't change people. You know, people have to want to change and want to do the right things. And unfortunately, he's had a long history of not doing the right things. But I love him, my brother. Nothing I can do about it. And I've tried to do everything I can to be a good brother and help him. That's his life. Those are decisions that he's made.
Update on mid-year enrollees on campus.
Yeah, it's really crazy to see these guys out here practicing. I mean, it's just bizarre. Well, they look good. When Big Dex gets here on Monday, unfortunately, he won't get to practice with us unless we can find a way to play a 16th game. That's what I told Mac. I was like, man, you guys. I mean, we had senior day like 7 weeks ago, and Mac's like, they're like all of our graduates. I guess they're like walk-ons right now because, I mean, they're graduates, but yet we got this game to play. So it's pretty neat, unique situation for us right now. But to see these mid-years running around, but it's been great for them to be able to come out here and kind of get a little bit of coaching. It's really good.
As a coach in your entire career, have you ever coached a game this late in January?
No. Latest I ever been a part of a game was January 5th. I think that's when we played the Orange Bowl one year, and then we played it again January 3rd, maybe. Ohio State first. So yeah, no. This is definitely the latest I've ever been still playing football.
How do you feel the last practice here at Clemson went today?
Really good. Good energy. They're focused. They're excited. They can kind of sense that we're getting ready to get on that plane and go. So quick turnaround tonight. We've got a lot to do. We've got early breakfast in the morning and meetings and good walkthrough. And we'll change and try to get out. I think we're leaving here about 12:30 tomorrow.
How has Ray looked during practice? I know he was a little bit uncomfortable with the brace, but would you say that he's back to pre-injury form pretty much?
No, he's not. I wouldn't say he's back to pre-injury form, but he's in good shape. He's doing really good, practicing well, but we're still protecting him with that brace. But hopefully by spring he'll be without the brace.
You said something the other day to the effect of you always knew this program would get to this point. It was just a matter of when. But you got to get other guys to believe, a bunch of other guys to believe that too. What's been the key to that process?
Oh man, just a daily grind and a daily commitment to building the culture, because that's really what drives the behavior of everybody in the program. And so just sticking to our core values and bringing the right people in on your staff and recruiting the right kind of guys, and making sure that everybody's on the same page. Just not assuming anything, articulating the vision of the program and having discipline in the program. Just one graduate at a time, one win at a time, one loss at a time, all those things, just continuing to kind of push and climb the mountain.
Another thing you used to say before there was bring your own guts, you used to say adversity is the companion of a champion. And this team's faced its share of adversity and has a chance to be a champion. Is that sort of what's defined this particular team?
Well, I think adversity, it really does three things. I mean, everybody has adversity in their life. Certainly in the game of football, there's a lot of adversity, and I think when that happens, there's always a choice to be made. You either let it define you, you let it destroy you, or you let it develop you, and that's the choice. And we've had some adversity, but we've always kept the right attitude, and we've made the choice to let it develop us into what we want to become and to grow. We've not let one game or one bad moment define us as a program, even though other people may try to define us that way. We've been able to continue to just develop and grow through any adversity that we've had. And I think that's important. That's a great lesson for life, because that's really what life's about. It's the same thing. I mean, there's no perfect people out there. People make mistakes, and sometimes you didn't do anything wrong, but bad things are happening in your life, and you really got a choice. I mean, you just let it define you, destroy you, or let it develop you into what God's created you to be.
Mentally, where do you feel the team is at this point?
Ready to play, ready to get on the plane. We're ready to. We're right about a Thursday type of practice mentality, so we're in a good spot.
All set.
Coach, any other injuries, health issues at all?
Not right now. I was ready to go.
Thanks, Coach.